Yes! Alrighty! What's up, everybody? It is I, your travel god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a Saturday afternoon video. Right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down there in my pants, otherwise known as the description box below. So do it now, and show my other channels your love and support. Leave a comment on this video, or any one of my videos from the past, now, and in the future, coming in on this channel and my other channels as well. But don't leave stupid comments. You will get sent to the Shadow Realm, beaten severely, and then you all know what happens after that. Satan and Ozzy will come out, laugh at you, and then eat your soul. So don't do it. But if you want to do it and act like an asshole, then you gotta get treated as such, and you will be blocked. And you don't like that? Kiss my ass, suck my dick, and that's all I gotta say about that. But if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Just leave a regular comment about the topic at hand. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So if you leave stupid comments, you're out of here. And then if you want to talk some wrestling or whatever the topic might be to my other video, mostly wrestling and music here and there, but whatever it may be, then you can do that. But if you're gonna be stupid, go to your dead channel or go watch somebody else. But you'll watch me because you got nothing to do with your insignificant, boring as fuck lives. And that's pretty much it. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one, because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped, because you are SOL. I think we all know what that means by now, for almost 17 years. That too. So, excuse me, but it is what it is. You don't know what SOL means? Look it up, you lazy fucks. That's that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that good shit. And if you're brand new here, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Grab the tasty cold one, whatever you're drinking, and enjoy the show. You like it? Great. You don't? Too bad. That's pretty much it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday afternoon, July the 18th, 2026. Hope you're having a great day. If you're in the Northeast, I hope you brought your bathing suit, because it was raining like crazy for most of the day. It's kind of nice now, but it's gonna rain a little bit later, around 6 o'clock. Pretty much about 45 minutes to an hour from now. So your Saturday night festivities, well, you might want to bring the umbrella, or just stay home, watch Saturday night's main event, or watch anything. We got the World Cup bronze medal game, the third place game, or the I don't give a fuck game between France and England. England has scored already. Damn, 1-0 England. 1-0 England. 15 minutes into the game. I'm not caring. All I care about is tomorrow at 5 p.m. Right around this time. Argentina and Spain for the World Cup trophy, and they're getting a ring too, which is nice. So see what happens with that. The Mets were sucking up the joint. They were losing 2-1. I don't know if they won the game. I don't care. But we have all that. But really, tonight, Saturday's main event from the Garden, MSG, the mecca of all sports arenas. See what happens tonight. And after this video, I'll be doing my predictions for Saturday's main event. Get ready for that. And then I will do the review tomorrow. I got a lot of things to do, so I'm going to try to get at least these two videos up, because I am going out later in a little bit with the missus and some friends. As always, we do a weekend thing, because you fuckers don't got anything to do on the weekend besides watch me or think about me, like your girlfriends and moms do every fucking day, twice on Sundays. But I digress on that. So, I have a life, and I'm going to live it. So, you can't let me live my life, then fuck you. That's all I gotta say about that. I hope your life is garbage when you know, the rest of the way. That's all I gotta say about that. Moving on. Well, we got those. So, NXT and AEW will be coming. I might get the NXT review up later tonight when I get home. We'll talk about AEW, Dynamite, and Collision tomorrow, along with your TNA Ring of Honor review, and we'll eventually get to the Saturday Night's Main Event video, probably, if not tomorrow night, probably on Monday, early afternoon, or before Raw. We'll get to that. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, hope you had a great day besides the rain here in the Northeast. Hope you're having a great day wherever it may be. Thanks for watching right here on the Kill Demons channel. I am Peter Joseph, your gracious host, and one hell of a content creator. But I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, the sport of professional wrestling, music, movies, whatever I want to talk about. You're going to like it, and if not, then go watch somebody else. And that's pretty much it. But that's that. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, right now, everything I'm going to tell you right now is going to happen right now. What happened then? I don't know. You missed it. When will it be now? Soon. Now shut up. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late and out-of-date WWE Smackdown review for last night, July the 17th, 2026. The go-home show before Saturday night's main event. And it was a pretty interesting show. We had an interesting segment to start the show with a guy named Gunther. I call him Walt. I like Walter better than Gunther. But we had that. Cody gets involved. You know, they're hyping up that tag team match between Cody and Punk versus Sami Zayn and Walter. But now, as of this segment, it got a little bit interesting. And, like Trick Willie would say, let's talk about it. So, anyway, as let me just load my notes up a little bit. I had to restart. Hopefully. Where is it? I don't know. My computer just loves to take a shit. I gotta get a new one. I really do need to get a new one. I'm in the line for where the hell? Alright, just give me a second and I will pull up my notes. Hopefully. There should be a song called Hopefully. No, it's not. Alright. So let's get to Smackdown. So we open up, we are emanating from the MVP Arena in capital of New York, Albany, New York, Gene. And our commentary team, as always, on Friday Night Smackdown, Joe Tessitore and my good buddy who plays a mean electric twanger. That's electric guitar for you dumb fucks at home. And that's the man from England himself, Bad News Wade Barrett. And Joe afraid I got some bad news for you and you watching at home. 2-0 England, Jesus. Why couldn't they do that against Argentina? Oh, that's right, Argentina whooped them in the second half. We're pretty much near the end of the game. I assume Bellingham and Kane got the goal. 2-0, and it's 20 minutes into the game. France is just outmatched in this game. Right, as of right now, they're just getting bombarded. Blitz destroyed. Oh well. England is just like, hey, we're gonna give you this trophy. At least you tried. Enjoy third place, bitches! Whatever. It is what it is. Don't care. All I care about is tomorrow. Then the end of the World Cup, and then, well, we don't get another World Cup to 2030. But we got the FIFA, the Euro Cup and all that other stuff. So, we'll see what happens with that as, we get into the Major League Soccer season that nobody cares about. Because I don't watch that shit. Then we got the Euro Cup coming up. I don't know when. I don't care. We got that. Alright, so Joe Tessitore, Wade Barrett on the call, as always. So we start off the show with a recap of the WWE title situation with Cody and Punk already announced for SummerSlam, Night 1 main event, most likely. And we also see what happened last week with Walter and putting Nick Aldis to sleep. See if here's some repercussions for him. We'll see. So we start off, like I said, with Walter. Surprisingly, he was there and didn't get fired or anything like that. So he comes out, fans are booing his ass. Finally gets on the mic, says, I pride myself on being a professional, but since I joined Smackdown, I've been treated horribly. I've been disrespected. They disrespected my authority. Pretty much. It says, Nick Aldis is the one who made this personal. He made it worse by putting me in a tag team match at Saturday's main event. And then Adam Pearce comes out. I guess he's the acting GM of both shows now, again, because Nick got destroyed last week. And your food is ready. He comes out and says, you owe Nick for saving your job. Well, it's like, oh, really? So, basically, Adam Pearce says, Nick Aldis made sure that the match is still on, and there's gonna be a stipulation in it. Well, it's like, okay. I'm interested, like Roman would say, I try to cheat, put up your ones. I'm interested. So Pierce tells him that if him and Sammy win the match, they are added to the match between Cody and Punk, making it a fatal four-way match, which I said should happen anyway. So why are we going in fucking circles all the fucking time? You knew this was going to happen when Punk won the title, and you had, Cody was going to get his rematch, or Sammy was going to get his rematch, obviously. Cody has to stick his fucking foot in the door, because he can't get away from the title, and Walter pretty much got screwed, and he deserves a title shot, right? So, fatal four-way. But we have to go in circles to get to the actual point. It's like freaking going geometry. Wrestling has turned into geometry. Instead of Steiner math, obviously, but, it's dumb. Dumb. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. So Walter's all happy with that. And then, Cody, you bitch. He comes out, starts yelling at Walter about how he is like, this was coming anyway. So he's like, screw Saturday's main event. I want you one-on-one. And Cody's like, yeah, no. Not happening. Not happening. And then, Cody goes on this big rant. He's like, oh, where's the logic in that? You want it. This and that. He's going on a big rant. And then he's, begging Pierce to make it official. And Pierce like, oh, all right. Here's the main event. You and Walter. And it's official. And Walter's like, oh. And I'm like, oh, no. Cody's going to beat him, right? God forbid. Thankfully, that did not happen. Of course, it ended in a no contest. Of course, Sammy and Punk get involved, and the whole match blows up, and then I'm like, yeah, you knew that was gonna happen. What a waste of a match that was. Alright, we got that. Alright, then we get a video from earlier in the day where Adam Pearce announces that Mommy Rhea Ripley is injured. She will not be able to compete at SummerSlam. So instead of just dropping the title, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do an AEW. We're going to pull an AEW. We're going to have an interim Women's World Champion. So a interim SmackDown Women's Champion in a 5-way ladder match. Should be a regular match instead of a ladder match. Putting 5 women in harm's way. Great. So whoever wins the title is going to be banged up. Great. Just great, WWE. Stupid. Anyway, and the winner of that will face Mommy Rhea Ripley, I guess, for a unification. Dumb. I'm sorry. What? Every other person who got injured dropped the title. Oh, it's Mommy Rhea Ripley. We can do that. She's like a fighting champion. She wants to defend the title. She's a fighting champion, so she'll face whoever wins the title, and then she's gonna unify it. So basically, in AEW. Remember when Mino won the Ring of Honor interim women's title because Red Velvet couldn't compete? Did they Did AEW say, oh no, Red Velvet just dropped your title? Did they do that? No! They had this tournament, Mina won, and then guess who she loses to? Mercedes Moné, who then dropped it back to Red Velvet, who kind of unified it. Made no fucking sense. I don't like these interim fucking shit. Either you're the champ, or you win it in a tournament, or something. Like Bacon or something, not Bacon, but... So, Bacon's getting around. You know, he's won more titles than Ric Flair, and everybody combined, basically. Ooh, almost a goal there by France. I think yeah, my Bobby's like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Made the save, and, I don't know what happened to that. Alright, so, later on, we get the participant, well, not all the participants, per se. We get 2 matches on the show. We have Jade Cargill taking on Nia Jax, who's coming back to Smackdown. That's pretty good. I like that one. Then we had Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy time! Daddy! What? You see me on TV? Yes, I saw you. You won your match. I'm very proud of you. You're going home, and I'll be there in the front row, and I hope you win that ladder match and become the champion again, because you're my sweetheart, and I love you. Ah, Daddy! I'm gonna win for you. Can I have your credit card? Yeah. Here's Sunshine. Now go buy yourself something nice. I want you to look good for SummerSlam. Go. Ah, Daddy, bye. Alright, so we had Tiffany Stratton taking on Casey Jane. With, Fatal Influence at ringside, Fallon Doko, Don Henley, and Laney Reed. They get involved in the match, obviously, and then Paige and Brie Bella, who are going to lose the titles tonight against Fallon and Laney. They come out, they stop the madness, and then both teams, they fight to the back. And then, next thing you know, JC tries for the rolling encore, missed. And then Tiffy hits what looked like lethal injection, but looked like a stunner instead of a cutter. You know, Gilly cutter, bang. But hits that, then picks her up, hits the rolling thing into the PLE, the prettiest moonsault ever. Not the PLE, sorry, the PME. And gets the win 1, 2, 3. So she advances in the mini tournament, if you will. We get that. And then later on, we had Jade and Nia Jax. No Lash Legend at ringside. We do see her later, after Nia pretty much got royally screwed by Charlotte, who comes out, beats the fuck out of the baddies, and Jade goes to disqualification. I'm like, who won? Are both women eliminated? No, I think it was, Mark Nash says, winner by disqualification, Jade Cargill. I'm like, oh, Jade's gonna probably, she might win. I don't know who the other three people are. I guess we'll find out on, maybe tonight, or on Raw this Monday, where Jade's in. And then after the match, basically 3-on-1, Charlotte gets destroyed. And then Nia fucks her up too. I'm like, damn. I don't think that was the greatest idea there, Charlotte. Queen. Dumb. And then in the back, Nia and Lash, who's in camo gear. Looking good. Thank you, Trick. Anyway. They go to Adam Pearce, and basically, I think they give Nia a match with Charlotte next week. Something like that. Okay. So, we get all that, and, yeah. So right now, Tiffany and Jade are in the interim SmackDown ladder match for the WWE title. So we got that. Alright, in between that, as I get my notes back, we had Fiend Balor taking on Hikurio Tamatonga with Tamatonga, the wrestling gremlin. Yeah! That guy needs decaf. So, they fight. 9.5-minute match. Really nothing to write home about. Tama off the distraction, but he got crotched and then bounced, boing, off the top rope. That's what Tigers do best. Pooh? Winnie the Pooh. Tigger. I didn't say the other word that rhymes with it, with the N. I don't do that shit. You think I said it? Fuck you. You need your ears cleaned. Get that wax out of there. But I digress. So after that, Balor drop kicks Coolio into the corner, sets him up in the drop zone, and hits the coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor beats Coolio, former member of the Bullet Club. Not Finn Balor's Bullet Club, but you know what I mean. Too sweet. That's that. And we move on. Alright, so Finn Balor gets the win. That's it. Alright, then we go to the back. CM Punk, the WWE Smackdown champion, confirms that Saturday's main event stipulation with Pierce, so he's like, oh, I'm okay with it. And then Bobby Priest comes up. He's having a good week. Pretty decent week. You know, he's got Lola Vice. He's at the Yankee game, I assume, with Lola. Our tribal chief, Roman, was there, I think, yesterday. I didn't know he was a Yankee fan. I'm okay with it, but, you know, Roman, you should really come to the Mets. I'm just saying. At least he roots for the Niners. That, I will acknowledge Roman all fucking day for being a Niner fan. And we get that. Did England score again? Almost. Nice high and left. Top corner and, French goalie, I mean, he has some height, and he got it. Kept France in the game right now, 33 and a half minutes to play, not to play, 33 and a half minutes into the game. So, barring any extra time, we got about 10, 11 minutes left of the first half. Oh, the Price is Right. I mean, the first half of this game. And we'll see what happens with that. Cheers. Like I said, this game I don't really give two fucks about. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day that Messi goes back-to-back, or Spain wins for the first time in many years. So we'll see what happens with that. But we move on. Alright, anyway, so Poppy comes up to Punk, X-Punk, and X-Punk, hey, you're going to retain your title at SummerSlam? Because if you do, I'm next. I'd love to see that. So Punk's like, yep, works for me. And he's like, I'm going to get out of here now. I leave in peace. That's that. And then our fool, or our false, or truth, whatever you want to call him, pops up from behind Priest, almost giving him a fucking heart attack. Anyway, he's like, oh, what was that about? Priest's like, dude, you were here the whole time? Yeah, he was standing right behind you, probably, or off camera. You should know that, Priest. I mean, Poppy, come on now. Oh, nice pass, wide open. Can he get it? No, nice defense by the goalie, who's playing defense with the guy that he was trying to save it to. That could have been really bad for France. They could have gone down 3-0, and this game would have been out of hand. But good defense by France right there. See if they can get a goal and try to make it 2-1. And there was a foul. And somehow England got the ball. I guess it was offsides. Yep, probably offsides. Alright, we get that. Alright, so, yeah, so little interesting segment with Punk and Poppy Priest. R-Truth tries to scam to death. So, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we see various women ready to win the ladder match. We had Tiffy, JC Jane, Nia Jax, and Jade. We didn't see anybody else. So, we get to the first qualifying match. I thought it was just them, and they were not going to have matches. I was going to have, we got JC, we got Nia Jax, we got JC, Nia Jax, Jade, and Tiffy, and we have one more, maybe added on Raw, somebody from Raw, obviously. Or not Raw, sorry, somebody else from Smackdown. I was thinking, Blake Monroe? No, we got qualifying matches. Why? Not that many women on SmackDown, you know. So we get that. So we get to Tiffy and JC, and like I said, Tiffy gets the win with the prettiest moonsault ever. She advances in under 8 minutes. Match was meh. That's what it was. That's that. Alright, then we get a video for the Nomad. Baron Corbin as England scored again. Wow. This game's over. This game is over already. 3-0 England. Wow. Just, wow. It's just, wow. Why couldn't England do this? Oh. French goalie tried to do what he did last time. He was doing pretty good. You know, his teammates were helping, and then, well, missed. He ran into number 7, and 7's like, whoop! He scored. So England up 3-0. Basically, this game is pretty much over. So England, congrats on your trinket trophy. Enjoy 3rd place. Great for you. Ooh, was that an Asian? Hello. Alright. Well, Mbappe, you go bye-bye. And France can enjoy 4th place. They're just getting outmatched in this right now. 3 goals. Saka just scored. Kanza in the 18th minute and Rice in the 3rd minute. 3 minutes into the game. Did I say 3 minutes? 3 minutes into the game. England scored the first goal. Wow. They didn't score the first goal in the Argentina game, I think. It's like I think it was midway through the first half, I think. No, second half, I should say. It was like right in the beginning of the second half, and then everyone was like, oh, well. Everyone was nervous because, you know, Argentina hasn't scored yet. Then in like the 80th, 81st minute, that's when usually Argentina finally wakes up. They woke up, got that goal, then it went into extra time. They got the goal in extra time. Bye-bye, so long, farewell to England. Argentina goes on to face Spain. That's going to be a pretty decent game tomorrow. We'll see. All right, Baron Corbin talks about his return last week, which I thought was epic. We saw him attack Trick Willie Shawn. And him, Carmelo Hayes, because he's sick of hearing people pretending to be tough. Okay. I think we're going to get a triple threat match at SummerSlam. I have a feeling. I hope Baron Corbin wins the belt. I don't want to take it off Trick yet, but I'd rather this be a one-on-one between Trick and Melo, which was supposed to be. Now you add Baron Corbin in. Now, we'll see what happens with that. All right. So after that, Trick Willie cuts a promo. He wants to whoop that ass of Baron Corbin because he's a big, bold bitch. Damn! And then Carmelo Hayes comes in, and he argues for a bit, but then it looks like they're on the same page because they want to kick Baron Corbin's ass too. So, my enemy and my friend, and my enemy and my enemy is my friend. Basically. So we get that. Moving on. Alright, then we get a look at Oba! Femi. And Brock Lesnar's almost brawl that happened on Raw. You know, Oba destroyed a bunch of fake cops from Dallas. So, see what happens with that. This coming Monday on Raw. Alright, then we get to the other women's ladder qualifying match. Jade Cargill taking on Nia Jax. Ended in 57 seconds thanks to Charlotte Flair, who got destroyed. And that was that. Sorry about that. Anyway. We get that. Then I mentioned Lash and Nia, Adam Pearce over the DQ. Nia gets Charlotte next week as a result of that. Okay. Then Walter is ready for the main event. We see him, getting ready. He runs into Candice LeRae and Johnny Plankgano, who's still lying on the equipment thing. We didn't see any water bottles, thankfully. Justice for the water bottles. Save the water bottles. I don't have one with me, but it is what it is. Candice wants Walter to win for Sammy's sake. Tomorrow at Saturday's main event. Well, tonight at Saturday's main event. So Walter says Sammy needs to show up. I think he will show up. Well, we see him at the end of the show, so he's got to be there anyway. And then we see Blake Monroe in the back, come in and beats the fuck out of Candice LeRae. I think we're gonna get a match next week with them. Finally, Candice gets a goddamn match on TV. So she beats her up, then tells Johnny Gargano that he needs a haircut. Get a haircut, hippie! I don't need a haircut. My hair is nice. Maybe a little trim. Cut a little off the top. Ah! We get that. Alright, then we get to a tag team match. Regular tag team match. War Machine, Eric and Ivar take on Fraxium, A-Kid, and Ben Frazier. This match was great. Do this again, but for the Triple R tag team titles. Wow, this match was great. Lots of high flippy dippity doos from Fraxium. And then Ivar goes for that big moonsault of his. Miss. No water in the pool for you, sir. Eric then drives Ivar on the A-Kid in the corner. Get back up. And then Fraxium takes out takes out War Machine on the floor, which sets up a superplex into a Phoenix Splash to Ivar, and they go for the pin. Eric made a save at the last minute, like 2.99999999999 Batman 5. And then War Machine's like, that's it, we're not fucking around anymore. They take Ben Frazier, crush him, he's gone, and then they hit Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 13 reference, and pin Axiom, and basically 10.5 minutes exactly. Great match. Please, for the love of God, let's do this again. We have to do this again. I don't care if it's in Triple R. I don't care if it's on Smackdown. I don't care if it's at SummerSlam. I would love to be at SummerSlam, but wherever it is, I am for it. Take my goddamn money, Hunter. This was the only good thing on SmackDown last night. The only good thing. That's it. We move on. Alright, then we see Cody getting ready for the main event with Walter. Punk comes up to him, talks about, the tag match, stipulation, and Punk's like, I'm gonna be out there with you, I'm gonna be out there, I'm gonna have your back, I'm in your corner. Cody's like, no, I'll see you tomorrow. And Punk's like, I'll see you later. No, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you later. Okay. Two idiots. Waste of a segment. By the way, anybody see my short? What do you want to talk about? Yeah, I want to talk about how bad you both suck. That's what I want to talk about. Both you suck. Like Shane Douglas. Shane. Thank you. Come here. Say your line. You suck then, and you suck now. And if you don't like it, you can suck my ass. Okay. Calm down, Shane. Calm down. Francine. By the way, Francine, you look great. Oh, I got a Shane Douglas on that one. Oh, you too. Oh, jeez. Get a room. I met Francine. Francine's a nice lady. So is Shane Douglas. Great guy. Met him in ECW circa 2000. Met him at that ECW, not the arena, the Elks Lodge, where I met Tommy Dreamer, who gave me the shirt I have. $20 for a shirt that I don't... $20 for a shirt at the time. $20 for a shirt that's extra, extra large, because I didn't have any mediums. Like, fuck. I'm like, alright, take it. It still fits me. Because I wear medium, this is medium. So. Fits me like a glove! That's what some of you people are, but I digress. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we get a Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, put up your ones, and Seth Rollins. We got a video from Rob, what happened there. Then a Saturday Night's main event rundown. And then we go into Mr. Danhausen! I will curse you. He's there with Jackie Redmond, and why are you on SmackDown? Anyway. Danhausen met I'm the boogeyman! I'm coming to get ya! And Danhausen got scared. How could Mr. Danhausen be scared of the boogeyman? I was like, oh yeah, it's a tag team match. No, he got scared and ran like a little bitch. Shit. Come on, dude. Can't be scared of the boogeyman. Coming to get ya. it is what it is. Well, when it was at Fanatics, I think it was today. Man, he can kick a field goal like nothing. Like, unlike you, Cody. You can play for the Jets or the Giants. They could use a field goal kicker. Or the Cowboys. Ooh! Ooh! Starting to be you, Cowboys. You know, fuck Dax Prescott. Fuck the Cowboys as a fucking franchise. And if you're a Cowboy fan, well, fuck you too. And fuck the Seahawks. Oh, by the way, who owns you now? A guy that used to be on the Niners. Or used to work for the Niners. Now, the Seahawks are owned by a guy that used to run the Niners. How great is that? So enjoy your little trinket Super Bowl. So if you win, so if the Seahawks repeat, guess what? The Niners in some way get the Super Bowl. But Seahawks ain't going nowhere this year. This coming year. So enjoy your trinket. Shine it up for the Niners again, you know, because the Redemption Tour times 7 coming this September. Hard schedule, but you know, first game in Australia against the Rams, who probably will win that division. I think the Niners could easily get a wild card spot. I mean, we'll see. And then for you Giants fans out there, yeah, good luck winning. Good luck winning the NFC East. That's gonna be very competitive because the Giants actually look pretty decent, even though they looked good last year. And what happened? Down the drain. And now they got Jim Harbaugh. Was it Jim? Or John? One of the Harbaughs. Who got it better than us? Nobody. Well, yeah. Say that in San Fran. You can't. You tried to say that in Michigan. Didn't work. And then I think you tried to do that at, what did he coach the last? I think it was San Diego. I forget. Tried that. I think it was in San Diego. Try that? Nope. You think the Giants are gonna say, "Who got it better than us?" Nobody. Yeah, nobody is gonna be winning with that attitude there, Johnny boy. The Giants ain't gonna win at most 9 games. I'll be considerate 9 wins for the Giants this season. For the Niners, at least 11. I give them 11. 11 and 6 for the Niners. But we'll talk about football next month. Because we got that my annual football preview coming up. Can't wait. I can't wait for that. I don't have the book. I don't order the book anymore. Because it's very expensive. Unless you want to donate it to me. I mean, go on Athlon Sports or go on, just look up any football statistic book. Not the fantasy ones, please. I don't want them. I'll throw them out. So get the actual yearbook for the season with all the schedules, all the stats, and all that other good shit. I mean, I could find it probably in CVS, or yeah, probably CVS because you know there's no more like Walgreens maybe. I have to look at Walgreens. I don't think they sell. I think Walgreens, the one by me, don't sell magazines anymore. I don't know why. I think everybody steals them, probably. I mean, I used to work in retail. I know that. Everybody's stealing fucking merchandise. Not when I was around. Not when I was working. A couple times, you know, people stole some things. I couldn't do anything about it. I'm like, I'm going to fight the guy. Give me back Give me back that candy bar. Take it. I remember one day some guy came up, wanted to buy beer, rang him up, and he left. I'm like, where are you going? Excuse me, sir. And I called the manager. Guy left. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Am I going to get fired for, you know, that? I mean, if I would have gotten in trouble for that shit, I would have left. I was like, fuck you, I'm out of here. I get in trouble for something I can't control. I rang him up, the guy just didn't pay me. I'm like, hey, sir, you gotta come back here. And I tried to go, I wanted to go after him, stop him, but, you know, I'm not gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna risk my life for that shit. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. There was, I mean, I had some weird times when I used to work in retail. Really weird times. I mean, even a security guard got into a fight with a a customer one time. I'm helping a customer, and the guy's fighting with the security guard. I'm like, what am I gonna do? All I said to the guy that the shift guy in the next shift, got it came after me. I said, call the manager. Manager came. It was too late because the guy got thrown out. And I'm just there. It's like, oh, you missed it. And then I left. I was off the clock, so I didn't give a shit. Here's what it is. Fuck retail. That's that. Alright, anyway. Where was I? Alright, so Mr. Danhouse is in his lab. Jackie reminds him about his match. No DQ match against JD McDumbfuck. And he's like, and Jackie's like, oh, you know that Dom Dom's gonna be around doing some weird shit. And Judgment is gonna be around doing some shit. And then Mr. Danhouse like, oh, you think I'm outnumbered? Well, I have a plan. And he takes out this, like, freaking, cage, and it has a black cat in it. Well, stuffed black cat. Jackie's like, how's that supposed to win you a match? And he says, well, unlike all black cats, you are cursed. And then his computer, like, he cursed the computer, basically. It starts blowing, blowing up and everything, and then they're like, oh, yeah, we gotta get out of here. And then they leave, and then you hear Mr. Danhausen go, yow! So, I'm like, okay. So there is a meaning to it, because Cat, if you're a Nick fan, Carl Anthony Towns, since they're in Madison Square Garden, Jalen Brunson's going to be on the show. I mean, he acknowledged Roman earlier today in an interview. That was that. Oh, like I said, Roman kicked a field goal perfectly, right down the middle, daddy. Hey, you want to beat on the Niners? I don't mean anything bad about Eddie Benito Dinero, ese pero. But Roman, man, if we need an extra kicker, I mean, Roman could kick that 60 fucking yards. Holy shit, he had a leg. I mean, my tribal chief can do anything. He can paint your house, probably. Paint my house. But I digress on that. He did that. He was playing hockey, and he got it in right through the 5-hole. He can play for the Rangers, huh? We could use some guys, just saying. England scored again. Oh no, that was okay. I thought we were still live. We were just like recapping the horrible first half by France. Horrible. Wow. They just like breakaways, and then next thing you know, I mean, they scored. Even though the goalie for France did all he could, but England was just right there. Right there, they scored the goal. 3-0. It is actually 45 minutes and 2 seconds. Now what happens? Is it 4-0 now? I think it's 4-0. Jesus Christ. Wow. England is up 4-0 at the half. I don't know why. Where was this Wednesday? England. Where was this? Oh, that's right. You. Fuckers. Deserve to lose. Soon to be in third place. But I digress. Alright, moving on. So Carl Anthony, before I get that, Roman scored a goal, and, in hockey, and then he threw a perfect, right down the middle daddy strike in baseball. So, Roman can do it all. He can play for the Mets. We could use a picture, Roman, but, you want to, retire, I mean, I'm okay with it. You want to play for the Mets, you want to be, like Bo Jackson, you can do anything. Bo knows baseball, Bo knows basketball, Bo knows hockey. Hey, come to the Mets, we could use you as a pitcher. We're not going anywhere. I think they lost today. They were losing 2-1. I think they lost. I'll check it out later. Alright, so Carl Anthony Towns will probably be helping Mr. Danhausen, Cat. So we'll see what happens with that. I think Mr. Danhausen is going to win with some chicanery. Are we going to ever find out who that thing underneath the cloth, whatever. Are we going to ever find out who that is? or what it is. Could be one of those things like, who attacked Jacob? Who threw the pie in Kevin Owens' face? What happened to this thing? I hope we don't get that, but we move on. Alright, then we get to the main event. Cody and Walter. Cody, being a bitch, attacked Walter during his entrance. Then they finally get in the ring. CM Puke comes out. They clothesline each other. They clothesline each other down. Even though Punk just came out. We go to break. Walter has a half crab on Cody. Cody gets out of that. And then Cody goes a figure 4. And then Sami Zayn out of nowhere goes after Punk. And Cody lets go of the figure 4. And then does a dive onto Sami into the announcer's table. Then they brawl. And Cody gets sent into the ring post. And we get a disqualification. So Cody wins by DQ. I know it was a no contest, but 12.5 minutes exactly. Big freaking whoop. And then, big brawl to end the show. Referees and agents try to break it up. That ain't working. That ain't gonna work. They were fighting, then they stop, and then everybody's like, they look like fucking zombies. Brains! You know. So we'll see what happens tonight in the match. I think Sami and Walter will win. Make it a fatal 4-way match. But who gets pinned? I probably think Cody or Punk might. I would say Punk gets pinned. I think by Walter. Walter just chokes him out. Something's gonna happen. I think that Punk or Cody's gonna get pinned, and Walter and Sami will go to SummerSlam. Fatal 4-way match. Could go any way, really. I want Walter to win the belt. I want Sami to regain it. I don't want Cody to win the belt, so I'm not going with Cody. Punk could and possibly will retain, and then we'll see what happens as we go to Money in the Bank. And that's that. I hope somebody from Smackdown wins Money in the Bank and cashes in on Punk. That would be great. Could it be Drew? Or Randy? We haven't seen him yet. We haven't seen Drew or Pabucho or Randy Quadzilla and Drew, basically. We haven't seen him yet. Might see him at SummerSlam. Or maybe after SummerSlam. Look at that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. I'm going to record my my Saturday's main event predictions, and then I'm out of here. So I will be back a little bit over on the Shadow Sir, episode 121, I believe, of that show, and we'll get to that, and then later on tonight, probably a little bit later tonight, do NXT over on my Peter Joseph channel. So 3 videos for that ass on your Saturday evening, Saturday night, and that's it. But right now, SmackDown was mid. And that's it. 6.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show down below in the comment section. Like Trick Willie would say, let's talk about it. And that's that. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Until next time, peace.